you shoe. Now we've got, I think I saw someone dancing, showing us their moves. I'm not sure, is that?
I wasn't dancing, but Juan behind Steadicam yesterday, I was trying to get him to follow me. I said I was like juking him like I was a basketball player.
Oh, well, I thought you were practicing dance moves. So hey, you look good out there, girl.
That's my dance moves. I'm going out tomorrow night. I haven't been out in such a long time. We're going out, yes, for my birthday. I know. It's gonna be crazy. Guess who's here? Oh, everybody said, sent me DMs yesterday, Chad, and said I should say, bring in the Chad. We should make it a hashtag. Bring in the Chad. Chad Allen.
We got a bigger problem.
What?
I must have missed my invite to the birthday party tomorrow. What is happening?
Actually, it's a surprise party. I don't even know what I'm doing.
We are actually friends.
I literally, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, but I know we're gonna have fun.
All right.
I have never presented this with you.
It's been 12 months
since we've had this?
Since it's been on the air, and this is the first time we've ever done a BOGO, because we sell them for 20 bucks a piece.
Well, I feel like this is actually two separate presentations, right?
Yes.
It's one presentation. We're gonna talk about a lantern. It's battery operated. It's always gonna be there for you. We love a lantern because you get that full 360 lighting. It's super lightweight. It's got the little handle. You can either hold it or sit it down or hang it. But that is also inside the lantern. There are screwdrivers with 8 different bits already housed inside of them for all the little things that you have to do, all the little DIY things. Maybe you're out camping, maybe you're in the garage, in the car. A 2-pack from Bell & Howell. Again, last night, this was $30. Then I saw somebody dropped it down to 26. Chad texts me and goes, did you see we're doing it 19? Lowest price.
We had some late-breaking emails yesterday. We're like,
when this happened.
Let's do this.
A full tool set and 2 lanterns?
That's right.
Honestly, I love this.
This is like, even if you just said, oh, just one for the car, you know, in the trunk.
Yeah.
So that you always had a lantern, you always had your tools, which are all built right into the inside. This is so easy to use and simple, and you know where everything's at. I mean, I'm no handyman, that's for sure. All my tools are in a bag in my pantry. This is everything from your eyeglass screwdriver, you know, those little tiny ones you can never ever find when you need it, to every bit that magnetizes to your rubberized handle here. And then the magic is you know where everything's at because you close it, a very secure latch there, even has a carry handle, and then a 1 button on top that activates that bright 360-degree LED lantern, which is great when you're on the side of the road and you need to put it on your trunk. So you get 2. One for the car, for sure, so you always have an emergency light plus your tools. The second one in the junk drawer, because it lays super flat and it's super small. So you'll have it at the ready where you need it, because even if you paid $10 for this little tool right here to get your eyeglasses, it's gonna save your life here when you're not frustrated any longer. But walking the dog, taking the trash in the driveway, a lantern with a handle is a big deal, and you know you have all your tools built on the inside. But even if there were no tools on the inside, it's a strong, sturdy, compact lantern that sits flat on its base, that has its carry handles, and doesn't need recharged. It just takes 3 AAA batteries, which is a huge savings when you're talking about power outages and things like that. And you need no electric to charge it back up. You just buy new batteries. Oh, and Tina, sorry, I'm talking a lot. In the bottom is a little secret stash where you can put a key.
Oh, I didn't know that was there.
Right, you can put some money. If you're gonna walk the dog and you don't want to take your purse, maybe you put some money and keys down here. Maybe you put your extra screws down here. So you always have access, and then that just screws right back to that, just like that.
That's why I said this really technically could be 2 completely separate presentations. We could do a whole presentation on lanterns. We could do a whole presentation on tools and having all the bits, and it's housed in a nice little container for it. You know, the first time, when I saw this last night, the first thing I thought is the first time I ever moved out into an apartment all by myself. I owned nothing. I had no tools. I was in this apartment all by myself, and little things like what you're doing, if I just had to, like, you know, put a picture up or something,
just a
this
door
would have been
hinge.
Perfect.
How about your door?
I don't need a full toolbox.
No, I mean,
this is exactly what I would have needed.
You know, I have a toolbox somewhere, and I'm sure you're like me. This is the kind of stuff I need to do. I need to tighten the handle. I need to tighten the hinge. I need to tighten the light socket thing, right? This is a smaller screwdriver as compared to gigantic ones, so you can fit it in all the places you need. I have the bigger toolbox. This type of stuff is what we're doing every day.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that toolbox is at. It's probably in a storage unit. When I need to grab something, it's easy to grab this, and I know where it's at, and oh, let me go do the big handle. Okay, great. I know where that screwdriver's at. I'm not fumbling around. It's underneath the kitchen sink where I have access to it, and this is easy to use, as opposed to something like this that's like way too long. I'm like, I don't even, like, I gotta be a foot away from the screw and use both hands to do it. No, this is all your different screwdrivers that fit like in our little compact.
Is that the 11?
This is the 11.
Oh.
And so this is what stop. I don't even know how to get the right words out because I never know where those are. That's the big news also. So it's your storage compartment, this is your toolbox, this is your light, this is everything. Because the jobs you need to do are usually smaller jobs every day. You wanna have a handyman come hang the chandelier, that's great. You don't need all those tools all over your house, put them away. This can be what you have, and it's small and compact and easy, and just a touch of a button for that brilliant light.
You know what I love about a lantern? Like, if your electricity goes out in your house, you don't turn on a flashlight because it's a very targeted one area of light. You want a lantern where the whole room gets light, right? It's full 360. You're getting 2 of those. 2 lanterns, 2 11-piece sets of tools. So it's 22 tools in total. I wrote down, like, if people have boats. I don't have a boat, but I know, like, Kelly has a boat.
Yes.
Right?
She sure does.
Little things that you need to do in there. Apartments. If you have, kind of like I said, my very first apartment ever that I lived in, this would have been perfect for me. Your car, your RV, your camper. Maybe, again, somebody that maybe lives in, like, assisted living. Like, they don't need the full shebang. Maybe they just want to, you know, like I said, hang something or do little things.
A dorm room.
A dorm.
The teacher, for the teacher's desk, because she's always tightening glasses and doing things like that, right?
Do you wear glasses?
I don't.
I do. I wear glasses.
I mean, I do today, I
and
guess.
that one little tool that you were talking about, whose glasses are those?
I don't know. We've used these on the air before. But yeah, when you're looking for just that little tiny eyeglass screwdriver.
My husband owns these, the big ones. That is a special tool.
Yeah, and quite frankly, these screwdrivers that do eyeglasses are so small.
Yeah.
You put that in your junk drawer, if your junk drawer's like mine, it's lost.
It's
Good
lost.
luck, right? It's like losing a sock in the dryer. You're never gonna find it again. But this has its own, actually I'm gonna show you. That screwdriver, right, because I've already taken it out of there, it has its own home right there. And so you're able to take it out of there easily, but then it clicks back, it like clicks and locks into place. And so you're never losing it. Like, it's in there and secure. Like, it doesn't just fall out or anything. The same thing with all the bits. And then they magnetize to this handle here. And so when you take a bit out, all you're gonna do is take that bit and then it just magnetizes down in there, but like doesn't fall out or anything. It's really high quality, even though the price doesn't reflect the kind of quality we're doing here. I want you to know this is Bell & Howell. It was a late breaking email call yesterday. The email was like, wait, and then we did a phone call because nobody believed it. And it was like, yeah, let's just do this today. It's a happy day for Tina and Chad. Let's just get rid of these.
We sale priced it at $26.
Yes.
That was my sale price. $19.99 for 2.
And from Bell & Howell's mouth to your ears, you will see these, like we have these at checkout counters at some retailers, and they're $19.99 each, which is an appropriate price. But I don't want anybody to be confused. You get both of them, even though if you have seen these at like registers and stuff, because the box is small, it's a great little register item. They're individuals and they're $20.
Let's say, hypothetically, you never use one of the tools. You never use any of the tools that are in there. 2 lanterns from Bell & Howell for $19.99 is still a steal, right? So I love, again, all of the tools have a home, right?
Yes.
I will always know where they're at.
It's like your toolbox.
It's like a little mini toolbox, and it's a little lock, right? It's super easy, so you just unlatch it, ba, 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 and then when you open it, it's like everything kind of has like a home. Also, it's viewable. It's easy. It's, you know, the screwdriver's already in there, all the bits are in there, all the ones I don't know the names, the starry one, the flat one, the...
Same.
I don't know.
No, the starry one,
I just know what I need,
That's
though.
what they're called. But did you see how we did that double latch?
Yeah.
Because we thought maybe it's gonna be like rolling around in your trunk or something. We don't want the tools to be falling out. And so we made it like a sort of like a double, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but we could have just been a flip. No, we did like a pull it out, pull it back, and then it opens up. So you're able to go back and like really over secure it, because if it's rolling around and everything in your trunk and you don't want the tools flying around everywhere, that is also a very firm rubberized button. And then you have your carry handle, which is just fantastic. If you ever get stuck on the side of the road, you need a flashlight that has a flat base that can be seen 360 degrees, people coming at you, towards you, around you, right? This is that perfect lantern that doesn't take up space, can fit in the glove box, also in the desk drawer for the teachers, and also in the dorm room. Tina pointed out RVs, campgrounds, your house, grandma's house, mom's house. If you have a child who lives on their own and you've already bought them tools and they're too big, they're not going to use them. I'm a millennial, we're not going to use them. This is that perfect item where we'll know where it's at, we'll actually use it. Every single project is projects like you see in front of me. They're not the big heavy-duty projects. If they are, I'm calling somebody else. The projects we can do by ourselves are the house numbers, are the hinges, are the door lock, are the towel rack. I mean, if I'm going to hang a towel rack, that's a real life thing, right? You're constantly buying these, you're constantly tightening them, right? You change your aesthetic, you can change that out easily. And that one's loose right there, so let me just put my little screwdriver in there, give it a couple turns, and now it's going to be completely tight. And I knew where this screwdriver was at. I wasn't looking for my screwdriver in a big toolbox, trying to figure out, well, is it that one or is it this one? If I need to change it out, all the different heads are already right here at my disposal, and this can be sitting right where my project is at. Like, I don't even have to be in a different place. You know?
Do you know what my job is every time we change something in our house or we move into a new house, which we may be doing that shortly also this year, is
you and me both.
I have to take, I take off all of the little plates over the outlets and the light switches so we can paint. That's my job between me and Jesse. I go through with a little screwdriver and I have to take off all the plates throughout the whole house so we can paint everything. That's usually our first thing we do at a new house, or if we want to change up a look or anything like that.
Yep.
Now I have my own screwdrivers, I have my own ones that are like mine, and I can kind of do my little task, my little thing that I'm able to do. Power tools freak me out. I just want something that's manageable. It's the right size for my hand. You know, I love this